This podcast is brought to you by the School of Advanced Study, University of London. All of our podcasts are available from our website, www.sas.ac.uk.
Well, JACE is an acronym for the Centre of the History of Arabic Studies in Europe. And our main objective is the promotion and facilitation of research into the history of European perception and understanding of Islam, of Arabic culture, literature, science in general. So we would like to, we try to gain a better understanding of the historical flow of ideas and of knowledge from the Arabic Islamic world to the Christian European world, from the Middle Ages to the present day. And we would like to, by doing that, we would also like to enhance our appreciation for Islamic civilization and for the impact that the Islamic civilization had on the development of the European world. And we do hope that, and we expect that by looking at the past, we will also gain a better understanding of many of today's interreligious and intercultural tensions, not to say clashes. JACE is hosted at the Warburg Institute. It has been awarded a generous startup funding from the Dean's Development Fund, the Dean of the School of Advanced Studies. It is directed by Professor Alistair Hamilton, who is the Arcadian Research Visiting Professor at the Warburg Institute, and by Charles Burnett, who is the Professor for Islamic Influences on Europe, as well at the Warburg Institute. And myself, I am the organizer and coordinator of the centre. On the 16th of March, we will launch our centre with a one-day conference on translating the Quran. So we've been able to win leading experts in the field, so scholars who've been studying the history of European translations of the Quran, but also writers who have themselves translated the Quran, who will come to the Warburg and will share their experiences and their research with us. Another event we lined up, which is a seminar, a series of lectures in May on Islam and the Enlightenment. So there we will discuss different attitudes of enlightened philosophers, writers, authors, Orientalists towards Islam. And we will see, which is quite surprising for many, I think, that enlightened scholars very often saw Islam to be a much more rational and much more enlightened religion than Christianity itself. Well, JACE, the Centre for the History of Arabic Studies in Europe, we think and we hope will be a focus point for anybody interested in the history of Muslim-Christian relations, and we hope to offer, with our databases, with our web presence, with our publications, with our events, we hope to offer information on all aspects of this long and very interesting history of European Islamic relations, so that anybody who has an interest in this subject will think of the Warburg Institute as the first call to find information on this subject matter, basically.